I'm back, darling. I bought you some of your favorite treats from downtown again. Nothing but the sweetest to spoil you, my sweet girl. Today was a great day at work, darling. I was able to get myself hefty bonuses thanks to the diligent care I put in work, which, surprise, it's the same amount of effort I go through to pamper and spoil you, my darling. And now I finally get to spend the rest of my day with you. Where the fuck did you go, darling? Your leather restraints are cut. You must have gotten a hold of my scissors after I was done cutting your hair, but I made sure I had it secured with any other dangerous objects I had brought down there after I was done. No matter. I can see the details later. Once I catch you, I will find you, my darling. Oh, you think I don't know you're still here? Come on, I know the basement door hasn't been opened since this morning, which was the last time I had opened it to leave for work after our cuddle session last night. I had my ways to keep this place locked down. I'm gonna give you a choice, dear. A simple one. Either you come out now, and not only will your punishment be less severe, I will also reward you by getting you a few new books and cooking your favorite meal, so you won't feel as terrible from the punishment's aftermath. Or you can be a stubborn brat and continue to hide from me, in which case I already have planned what won't be much. In which case, what I already have planned will be much, much worse. It's in your court, dear. I will let you decide which option you want until I find you, in which case I will assume your choice was the latter one. You will only have yourself to blame when I'm done with you. Let the hunt begin! By the way, darling, you might have noticed I didn't give you the option where you don't get punished. The fact is, you tried to escape from me, darling. If I let you off the hook, it'll only embolden you to make more attempts to leave, and only surrender whenever you realize your current plan could no longer work. Instead, I'm trying to snip your little rebellious attitude in the bud before it can fully bloom into a problem. Now, that said, if you do review yourself now, the punishment I will treat you will definitely be less painful and softer than if you don't give up. Remember, you have all the time until I find you, before the offer dries up. Plus, you get to enjoy a complimentary dish as a reward for being so good. The carpet feels so nice to walk on. It warms your feet and it's comfortable to step on with your bare feet. If I ever let you out of your restraints, I would feel safe knowing that you'll be able to walk around the basement without discomfort. But if you tried to leave, you would have to walk in the forest for miles, getting your precious feet torn and shredded painfully by the twigs and rocks littered across the brown, dry floor. Or, if it was winter, the cold biting into your skin and the snow quickly bringing down your body temperature would make you reconsider your choice. You know, I chose this floor before I bought it here in case you ever tried hurting yourself, like slamming your head into the hard floor or something like that. I mean, you do try to harm yourself by banging the back of your head into the pillow, but just in case you ever broke free, like now. You won't be able to injure yourself as easily as you could have if I hadn't renovated. You know, this reasoning reminds me of an asylum with the padded rooms and restraint jackets for its patients. But considering you are constantly trying to leave me, even though you know it's futile, I think you can be classified as insane. After all, the definition of insanity is the inevitability to realize that doing the same thing all over and over again will always lead to the exact same result, in which case it's me refusing to let you go. Are you under here? Aw, no luck. What about in here? You know, I'm kind of glad you weren't hiding in the closet. It means you would either have never watched a horror movie or never played hide and seek when you were young. But you know what? That kind of makes sense considering your past. You never really had friends growing up. Every close friend you ever made always moved away at the end of the year or at the beginning of the summer break. Eventually, you just gave up trying to make friends. How sad. After all, you had such a wonderful personality and go out of your way to help the acquaintances, no matter how small the problem was. Whether it be dropping a pencil to giving them a genuine project advice when you weren't even in their grip. You would even risk getting caught cheating by guiding a classmate to the right answer on a test without giving it to them directly, in the hopes they would actually learn how to think critically and use the given information to solve problems. Even when you graduated, and as a result became more isolated, you still kept your spirit alive. I was watching you when you came across a hurt little stray cat. You led it inside your parents' house, sheltered it from the rain, gave it warm milk. You knew your parents would be angry, and you knew you couldn't keep it, but instead of abandoning it back on the streets, you brought it to a shelter where you visited every day you were free until it got adopted. I don't know anyone who would go that far for such a small animal. Your kindness is one of the reasons I love you so much. You know, I have a feeling that whenever you were at the shelter, you subconsciously wanted to be adopted just like that cat. To be pampered and spoiled for the rest of your life without any worries by a loving woman who would take care of everything. I should know. I was there whenever you went into that shelter. Someone who would never move away. Someone who would never make you feel alone. Someone who would keep you safe. Someone who would find you. Don't struggle, dear. You're only delaying the inevitable. Let me get on top of you. I know you're frightened, and you should be. You should have taken my deal, darling. It would have been a lot easier for you, but now you're pinned down underneath me, with your arms forced against your waist by my thighs. You might as well just give it up. Oh, your floppy legs are just the cutest. I remember that back when I was dragging you away to my car. I had perfectly gagged your mouth, tied your hands, but did a pretty poor job of securing your legs. You ended up breaking them and made some desperate kicks as you were doing now. In fact, I use it as a sort of scale to see how much of you I have under control. Your floppy kicks right now is your last stage in resistance before I have you completely restrained. The next part is going to be scary and unpleasant, but I have to sedate you in order to put you back on your bed and replace the leather bonds you destroyed. I chose leather as they were more comfortable than cuffs, chains, or ropes, but I guess that will have to change. Keep your head still for me, love. There. Everything's gonna be okay. Now this part is gonna be uncomfortable, but don't worry. You're gonna feel a quick little pinch. See, darling? That wasn't that bad. If you had chosen to come out, you would have already been done with half of your punishment. It will only take a few minutes before you go under. But just know that even if you made me really mad today, I still love you so much, darling. Now, rest your eyes. I love you. Oh, you're finally awoken, darling. Let me set the book down, and I will explain the changes I've made to your restraint system. First of all, I decided I wasn't going to replace the leather restraints for another material. Sure, I did take out the old ones you broke, and in their place installed newer and more robust leather bounds from downtown. But effectively, they are the same, only stronger. Instead, I added 3 new belts that will tightly strap you down to the bed, holding your body down much more efficiently than just the hand and leg leather padded cuffs I was only using before. I truly did take inspiration from those mental asylums. Thank you so much for putting that thought in my head, darling. The last major addition is currently wrapped around your neck, my darling. A small, petite little shock collar. Engraved in its front, it states, "Property of Kali." Don't fret, dear. I'm not going to use it. At least not right now. During your punishment, then we will have to see it in action. But I need you to be fully awake and sharp for the punishment to really teach you a lesson. I can't perform it on you right now since you're still under the effect of the sedative. Plus, you need to be fully conscious so that you can explain to me how you broke out in the first place. But the most important reason being because of your weakened and drugged state. My punishment might have some permanent damage to your body that can't be healed by my touch. It is much safer to wait it out before I begin. So you should take the time to prepare yourself for what's gonna happen. For now, let the lingering effects of the sedatives lull you to sleep. I will be with you all the way, keeping you safe. I know I stated this after I gave you the injection, but I truly love you. I will always love you. Everything I do is for you. This way you are mine. I love you, darling.